Just to show the transition and improvement of footwork, fundamentals, throwing the ball, and I think I showed what I needed to today.
At this point, are you still competing against other guys on the board, or what is the mindset?
The mindset is just to get as good as I can get. And, I'm not worried about, you can't be worried about where you're going to go, where you're going to get drafted, or who's doing what. You got to worry about yourself. And I think that's what it comes down to. So I'm going to try to be as good as I can for whatever team picks me, that I can go in and make an impact.
So it's not a personal competition against other QBs at this point heading into the draft?
No, it never was. I think it's always been about just showing what I can do to these teams and who I am personally, meaning introducing myself. So, me competing with Mariota or Jameis or Petty, it's never been a, personal battle between us.
Have you talked to any teams at the end of the first round that have given you at least an impression that they're looking at you?
I talk to every single team. So, there's a lot of teams who show interest, and every team has showed a little bit of interest.
Mm-hmm. Were you surprised that, talking to Jim Moore, that one of the things that they were most impressed with you today, talking about the scouts, is the fact that you had your hand on, placed correctly, not, sideways tilted or whatnot. So character means a lot here.
Yeah, and I think that's, what teams look at a lot, when they're investing this type of money in you. And surely as a quarterback, I think they want to make sure, you're the right guy on and off the field. They don't want to have a liability off the field if they're going to invest this much. So, it shocked me because, I'm just wearing my hat. But I guess it made a big impression, so it goes a long way.
Do you feel like you've
NFL Network and everything else surrounding the draft, it's such a big deal. How do you just stay yourself and just stay focused?
You see those people over there? It's my pops, it's my agent, girlfriend, my family. Those are really the people. It's your circle that you have around you, and those are the ones that keep you grounded and make sure you're at where you need to be at. You can get washed away as far as trying to beat out everybody, having personal competitions with quarterbacks, but it's your circle around you that keeps you who you are throughout this whole thing.
Do you feel like you've raised your stock since the end of the season?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think for me personally, watching film is huge. And for me personally, to be able to meet people and really show you who I am as an individual off the field and even on the field, in the film room, and how I work and stuff like that. I think that goes a long way, and that is sort of what helped me out through this process. And even just coming out here on Pro Day and just slinging it, having some fun, and just being me. I think that's I feel like I'm a good guy. So I think people should see that.
You feel like you're in a place where you could step in day one, be starting quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah. I have a lot of confidence in my abilities. Whoever drafts me, I'm gonna come in and try to be the starter. And that's, nobody wants to draft a quarterback who's saying, okay, I'm gonna sit. But you come in and you always compete, no matter who you're going up against. And that's the number one thing for me. I'm gonna try to be as good as I can when I step on that field.
What's the mentality heading into this last, kind of push to the draft?
Keep working. Obviously there's no more combines, there's no more pro days. It's all done. There's individual workouts, but to me now it's about whatever team drafts me, I want to be the best I can possibly be, and that's I can't take no more breaks. Haven't yet. So
where do you feel like the most questions were in terms of your game transitioning to the NFL?
I think one is footwork, and I think I showed that today. And two is just who I am personally. Not many, I don't really didn't talk to nobody throughout the season, no scouts, anybody. So, that was probably the biggest question. And now, I got to talk to everybody and have some fun.
In reviewing the film, was footwork the biggest thing you noticed, or was there other facets of your game you kind of?
Footwork, is a big thing and always a big thing. But, that's the thing that I at least would say, that I want to work on personally. And, me personally, I want to work on everything, knowledge of the game, understanding the game, what to do in situations. But for me, just physically, getting my footwork right will help everything else.
Did you run a 40 today?
Yeah. I ran about a 4.28.
Oh, yeah?
So I was out there, man. You guys didn't see me, but I came out before everybody else.
Not under 4.2, though. It's I don't know if that's fast enough.
I was moving. That's it.
So
I benched, too. I benched right before I came out here.
Okay.
I got about 12.
Okay.
I got it. It's pretty good.
So you, Oa, and Ike have all kind of been mentioned in that end of the first round, early second round range. You guys competing at all to see that first one drafted?
I hope all of us go in the first round. That'd be sweet. And obviously it's gonna be different when we see each other on the field and You know, now instead of hitting other quarterbacks, he may hit me, maybe. Same for EK, but you know, I'll still be talking trash to him, having some fun out there, and you know, we're all just sort of rooting for each other to go as high as possible.
Coach talked about the NFL kind of background that a lot of the coaches, including himself, have.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of mentality and stuff that you guys have throughout the season at UCLA?
I think that was the biggest change that was sort of brought to us is a business mindset and a serious mindset to that. You know, college is college. You know, we're all out here having fun, playing, but we want to win a championship. We want it to be serious. We want it to be, you know, a good team, a great team again. And in these 3 years since Morris came, 3-4 years, we've really changed the program. I mean, to finish, you know, from where we started to a top 10 program, finishing number 10 in the country, that is truly a blessing, and it shows everything that we did with this program.
Does he make you wear your hat the right way all the time?
Excuse me?
Does he make you wear your hat the right way all the time?
This is me. This is me. They ain't got to tell me to wear it backwards. This is me. It's always front.
All right, thanks.